Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, or I go by Always More Sims here on YouTube, and I don't sound sick, or at least I don't sound as sick. I still sound a little sick, at least to me. I don't know if it's noticeable enough, when I'm recording, but hey, I thought that I would still be sick right now, to be honest with you, but I'm not. That's a good thing. So, go me, not sick, but I'm back with the speed build, and this will be this is of the house that I will use for my Perfect Genetics Season 3 challenge. Speaking of, I just want to say this really quick. I have enough votes for the husband. I don't have enough votes for the world. Last I checked, which was actually yesterday, I should probably check just in case. I honestly doubt it because no one seems to be voting. Last time I checked, I had 2 for Elmira City and 2 for Appaloosa Plains. I need either someone to go vote 3 times on one world, or 3 people go and vote for one of the worlds, or 5 people can go vote for Cascade Shores, which is actually the world I am building this in, but that's because that is where my current household is. So yeah, this is like wherever my current household lives is actually where I like to build the houses, and Cascade Shores is really bright and sunny, and I really like that, so it is also just a really good world to build in. So yeah, this house, I called it Fudge Drive because it has a brown color to it. It has 8 bedrooms, including the master bedroom, 1 nursery, and 6.5 bathrooms. So 6 full bathrooms and a half bath. I did this with my Disney Legacy Challenge, where I left all of the bedrooms undecorated. I honestly am doing that because I want to get better at decorating. Plus, I like to give the rooms more of a personality for each individual child instead of just having them pre-made already. So I left all of the bedrooms once more undecorated, except for the master bedroom and the nursery. And here we're gonna fidget with the roofs over on this, like right here, right in front. I couldn't decide what I wanted, then it wouldn't do what I wanted it to do. It just got really annoying. So yeah, it took a lot longer for me to mess with it than it is here. See, I'm still, well, actually, maybe not. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get what I wanted, and I wanted it to be separate. It still ended up looking like one huge piece of roof, and I wanted there to be like a little gap between, I'm gonna call it a window well. I doubt that's what it's called, but you know that little where the wall comes out, and then it goes back in, and then it comes back out again. So I wanted there to be a little gap in the roof where there's a gap in the wall. Anyways, I feel like I always do that in my speed build. I'm like, so my brother said that the last speed build I was very loud, and normally OBS records very quiet. I'm normally very quiet in OBS, but when I do a voiceover, I use my editing software because I get the better picture. I didn't use my editing software because I didn't have it for like the first 2 speed builds, so like it was really grainy and fuzzy. Well, it's not really like that anymore because I use my new editing software, and if you don't know, it's Movavi Video Editor. I did pay $30 for it, and it's not the 5. I believe it's Movavi 4. Yeah, it's Movavi 4. And I'm saying Movavi, Movavi. I'm using 4 because I paid for number 4, and now they've recently come out with Movavi 5. But I don't really care. I'm perfectly happy with what I have. So, yeah. So whenever I use this, like I said, I'm using the editing software to voiceover to do the voiceover, and it's louder. And my brother's like, it was really loud. The thing is, I'm really uncomfortable when my family watches my videos, because my mom doesn't like that I'm up here, that I'm in my room all the time, that I'm playing Sims. And so the fact that I record it, and then my mom normally doesn't watch my videos, but every once in a while she will. And I don't know, it's just weird. And then when my brother watches it, my dad doesn't care. I think most of the time my dad actually forgets I have a YouTube channel. But I can tell when my brother looks up my YouTube channel, because my parents don't let him use the app YouTube on his phone. I don't know why. They just don't let him have the app. So he has found a way to go, into Safari, search up YouTube, and then make it an app. I know how to do it. It is a thing if anyone doesn't know how to do it. It's not that hard to do. You can look it up, or it's really easy to figure out. Anyways, my phone and his phone are on the same, on like the same iCloud account. My iPads are their own separate iCloud account. But my phone is on my family's iCloud account, and that means that I can see his search history. And normally it's just YouTube. It is pretty much just a bunch of YouTube videos, or he's looking up Nerf guns, or stuff like that, or he's on Amazon looking up a toy of some sort, or a game, or something like that. So I can see my brother looks up, and every once in a while I just kind of get curious, and I'll look, and I'll see it'll be like YouTube dash always more Sims, or YouTube search dash always more Sims. And I'm like, oh my god, I can tell when he looks my videos up, and I honestly hate it, because for the longest time I did not tell my brother I had a YouTube channel. Eventually he heard me talking to myself in my room, and because his room's right across the hall from mine, and he is constantly in and out and in and out and in and out of his room. He can't seem, he has ADHD, so he just can't stay in one place for very long. So he heard me opening up one of my videos one day. He's like, and hearing me, hey guys, welcome back to blah 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 blah. And then I guess, I don't know if he stuck around outside my room the whole video, or if he just happened to come back up later in here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. My normal outro. I don't know what happened, but he's like, I heard you, talking to yourself, and I know you have a YouTube channel. And my mom already knew, because I'm not going to start a YouTube channel unless my mom is okay with it. And whoa. Why does this look so laggy? To me, it looks very laggy. Why is it so laggy all of a sudden? Whoo. Whoo. Okay, give me just a second. Alright, I'm back. My game isn't laggy anymore. I don't know. I went back. Oh, not my game. The video. I don't know. It just seemed to be like that. But I was listening to the end of it to see. Oh, it's laggy again. I think it's just because I haven't played through all of the video, and so it's kind of lagging out on me. But I hear myself, ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my god, I sound so stupid. Oh, but this lag, okay. It's not laggy for you guys. It's laggy for me though. And we're back. It seems to be back to its normal speed again. I don't know why I was lagging. When I went back to look, it wasn't lagging, but I don't know. Maybe I think it's because it just hasn't played the video this far before. Anyways, yeah, my brother actually had a YouTube channel at one point, and I think it's still a thing. Like, it's still there. I'm not gonna say what it is because my brother shares where we live, or he goes to school, what his full name is, which would give away my last name, and I'm not really comfortable with that. He knows no personal information. He shows his face, which I guess is up. That's his thing. But he no longer has the YouTube channel because he did the ice water bucket challenge. But like, it's not exactly. It's not the. It's not the ice bucket challenge that was so popular, a year or two ago. It's where you're like in the tub, like in a bathtub, and you have like a bunch of ice, I think it was. But he wasn't in the bathtub. He was in his shower, his stall shower. Because I have the same exact shower in my bathroom, and he put all this ice on him, and then it like got out of the shower because he had the door open, and it got all over the floor, and it leaked through the floor. And he's done something like this before, where he started his shower, clogged his drain purposely, and then closed the door. And the shower was filling up. Like, it filled up to over the faucet, and it had no way of draining since he had clogged the drain. And he opened the door, and just this huge wave of water came out, and I sadly did not see it, or I would have like laughed in his face. And it leaked through the ceiling, like all the way into the basement, because my brother and I are on the top floor. There's 3 floors of our house, and we're on the top floor. Well, it leaked through the floor, and my mom's bathroom is actually right underneath his. So it leaked into my mom's bathroom, leaked through my mom's bathroom floor, and into our basement down below. So that was great, but yeah, my mom's like, you're not having a YouTube channel anymore, and after the mess you made, and you didn't do this with our permission, stuff like that. So anyways, I laugh at it every time. I'm like, you stupid, why would you do something like that? But I mean, that's my brother for you. So yeah, he said the last one was loud though, so I don't doubt it, because I do know that the recording software gets loud. So I do want to mention really quick, I talked about in the last part that the last speed build, that I was Harley Quinn for Halloween. And I forgot to mention, like I said I had tattoos, but I forgot to say that the tattoos have not washed off. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. But if I didn't, I'm telling you now. Oh, my game's lagging again. I keep saying my game. The video is lagging again. I'm gonna cut out once more. I'm gonna try and run it forward a little bit and see if that'll stop the lag on my part, because I have no clue what's happening when it does this. So give me just a second. Well, that didn't seem to help. At all. My game is still... I keep saying that, my video is still very laggy. Hopefully it's not laggy for you guys. I don't think it is. I think it's just me. Like, it's not me, it's you. No, isn't it the other way? It's not you, it's me. That's it. It's not me, it's you. I mean, that's what the saying really means. When someone goes, it's not you, it's me. They really mean, it's not me, it's you. But anyways, I swear I did not mean to say it like that the first time. But I think it's just like this for me. I don't think it's going to be like this for you guys. At least I'm hoping not. I'm crossing my fingers that it will not be, because it is still very laggy at the moment. It's really annoying. But yeah, I have a tattoo that is still on my arm, and I did the Halloween party over a month ago now. Not over a month ago, almost a month ago. Because it was the Wednesday before Halloween. It's almost a week before. And I still have a little bit of the arm tattoo on the top of my arm, and a little bit of the tick mark tattoo, like the, you know, they're tick marks. What's it called? I know there's a name that people probably know it better by. I honestly can't think of it right now, but that's still on my leg. Everything else is washed off. I have just little remnants left of these two tattoos. Anyways, I actually want to talk about my phone. Okay, so I don't know what is going on with my phone. My phone is quickly going downhill. It's quickly slipping. I got my phone 3 years ago. And it originally was my mom's phone. That my brother had taken and had thrown it in a fit of anger. My brother got really mad, and this is not the first time he's done this. He did this with my iPad, with my old iPad 2 years ago, that he took my iPad and he threw it and shattered the screen, to the point I couldn't use it. So this is not the first time that my brother had ever thrown something and shattered the screen. But my phone was originally my mom's. And like I said, my brother threw it in a fit of anger at the doctor's office. I think he was at like a doctor's appointment, and my mom let him play on her phone while she was talking with the doctor, and I think she wanted it back and he didn't want to give it back, and so I ended up throwing it, and it shattered because it, hit the corner of the screen, like the corner of the phone, and that when that happens, the spider web effect kind of, yeah. So it was still kind of readable about the bottom half of the screen, but I was still really excited because this was my first smartphone. I had had flip phones before, and my first flip phone was stolen on vacation. We had gone on vacation to Denver, Colorado, and I had brought my flip phone with me because the last time it was a water park, and the last time we'd gone to a water park, my brother had wandered off on his own and we couldn't find him. I'm just all these things about my brother. Oh my god. But he had wandered off, and my dad and I couldn't find him because my mom's not interested in anything to do with a pool. She doesn't really like pools. I don't know why. She just doesn't. And I'm pretty sure she can swim. I'm almost 100% sure my mom can swim, but I've never actually seen her swim now that I think about it. Oh well. But my dad had told me to bring my flip phone in case that were to happen again, that my brother would wander off. And that would be even worse because we were in Denver, Colorado. We were not at the water park that was only an hour away from home, that my brother had originally gotten lost in. So I brought my flip phone, and I had slipped it into my shoe, along with sunglasses that were in my other shoe. And when I came back, my flip phone was not in my shoe. And like the t-shirt that I had worn over my swimsuit and the shorts I had worn over my swimsuit, they were no longer neatly folded, and my dad's jacket that he had worn, not jacket, it wasn't a jacket, it was, I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't a jacket. Why would he be wearing a jacket? That makes no sense. Anyways, I think it was just a shirt. Anyways, that he had worn, that wasn't folded. My brother's stuff had been, my brother brought this small duffel bag that had, sunscreen and stuff like that in it. That had been tampered with. So basically, these people had gone through our stuff. And luckily, my dad hadn't gotten in the water yet, and he was still carrying around his money and his phone. My flip phone was stolen. And then I had, my dad gave me his old flip phone, And it was just so I had a phone on me in case I ever went out without my parents or I needed to call someone and couldn't get to like my home phone. Because we still had one of those at the time, we no longer do. We no longer have a home phone, but I had a flip phone. And then, you know, my mom's, she had the iPhone and it shattered because my brother, she got a new one, I got her old one. And I was just so happy. I had a smartphone. I'd never had a smartphone before. It was my first smartphone. Well, about 2 months later, it was my birthday, and my dad had taken my phone, but because I didn't have data on it, it was still just to be used as a way to call. I actually ended up using, I had an iPod Touch at the time, I actually still do. It's actually sitting right behind my computer. It won't turn on though. It will not turn on anymore. Even if it's charged, it won't turn on. Anyways, I used my iPod Touch more because it didn't have the shattered screen. So I hadn't really noticed that the phone was gone. And then my dad picked me up from school, and he's like, okay, we gotta stop by this, you know, for some reason my dad had taken it to a battery store. I don't know why a battery store was fixing phone screens, but they were. Well, he took me to the phone store and he's like, okay, I need you to go in there and tell them your name and say that you're picking up a phone. Well, I'd gone in and I thought my dad was asking me to pick up a phone that he had brought in for like one of his coworkers or something. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And like the people there were like so confused. And finally I came in like after like 3 times of coming in and then going back out and then coming in and then going back out because I had no idea what I was supposed to be doing. Finally, are you Kate? And then my last name. I'm like, yeah. They're like, okay, we have your phone. And I'm like, you do? They're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. Like I said, I hadn't noticed my phone was gone. I still thought it was sitting at home, and it wasn't. So they hand me my phone, and it was in the case, and my case, and I'm like, oh, this is my phone. But the screen was fixed, and I was like so happy, like, oh, my phone is fixed, you know, the screen's all good. And then the problem started. The phone screen wouldn't work. If my dad were to call, I wouldn't be able to slide across. It wouldn't let me slide. It was really hard to type because it wouldn't pick up that I was typing. It's not like it was just like kind of lagging out and being slow. No, it literally wouldn't. It wouldn't recognize that the screen had a finger sliding across on it or anything. So it would take my dad like 3 times calling me for me to finally be able to slide across and pick it up. And I mean, it was still difficult to slide across my phone to unlock it, type in my passcode, because it would only pick up like the last 3 digits, and it would, you know, vibrate at me like, incorrect. You know, passcode, stuff like that, start over. And then I had to scroll through the contacts till I got to my dad, and it was just a mess. So once again, I just kind of stopped using my phone. It got really annoying. And then, for Christmas, we just replaced my phone. Same model and everything. It was still the iPhone 5S, and I was happy. My phone, it didn't have a shattered screen. It worked beautifully, and I've had the same phone ever since. iPhone 5S. I am now 3 generations old. My phone is not, I am not. My phone is. My phone is 3 generations old. Oh, someone just lit off a firework. It's not 4th of July, people. It's the night before Thanksgiving that I'm recording this, because I've spent all afternoon building this house. Sorry, I still get kind of coffee. I'm still slightly sick. Did my screen just simply go to sleep? I don't doubt it. My screen might have gone to sleep. Okay. We seem to still be good. Okay, okay. We're good. But as I was saying, my phone is 3 generations old. Or 4 even, if you want to count the iPhone X. But I love my phone. I don't like that the phones keep getting bigger. They keep getting wider and taller, and I don't like that. I like how small my phone is. It fits in my hand perfectly. I mean, I have long fingers. My mom likes to call them piano fingers. I have long, skinny fingers. And so, it's not like my hand just can't hold the 6 or the 7, because my mom and dad have 7s. They had 6s. But I don't like that they're getting bigger. I want something that easily fits into my back pocket, that I don't have to worry about, is this too wide to fit in my pocket? So I like the size of my phone. I'm perfectly content with it. I actually haven't updated my phone in forever, and I don't think that's the problem, like the problems that I've started to have. Let's see, I think, will it tell me? Tell me what update I am on. I don't know. I'm checking really quick. No, that's not it. I don't know if this is it. I mean, it says version. Stop lighting off fireworks! I don't know if you can hear them. It says version 8.3. I don't know if that is like literally the version of the phone or the update version I have, but I haven't updated my phone in forever. When you hit the home button twice, like to swipe up and clear stuff out, my stuff still is coming from the right. I still have to swipe, I swipe left to get my things to show up because it's all still on the right. I haven't updated my phone in forever because I don't like the new updates. I don't like them. I'm very content with the update that I have right now. I especially hate the current update with all the 4 screens that, like, when you double click on the home button, like you have all 4 screens. I don't like it. But my phone is getting old, and I think it's now pretty much considered the brick phone of the iPhones now, because the new iPhones are also getting slimmer. But I don't want another phone. If I were to update, I would take the iPhone 6 SE, which is what my brother has. My mom keeps telling him that he has an iPhone 5, but he in fact does not. I have the box for my phone from when we replaced it. I still have that box. I've seen my brother's box for his phone in my dad's dresser, and it says 6 SE on it, but my mom keeps telling him it's a 5. It's not. It's a 6 SE, and it's the same size as mine. So if I were to update my phone, or upgrade my phone, it'd be the 6 SE. I'm not going to get a regular 6. Definitely not going to get the 6 Plus. Oh, I can't stand phones that are that big. It looks like you're holding an iPad mini to your face, because for a while it seemed like the phones were getting bigger and the iPads were getting smaller. Now the iPads are huge. Bigger than I think they should be. But, you know, and that's just my opinion. But, yeah. My poor phone, it no longer vibrates on silent. See, I'm going to take it. Okay, so I have to have the ringer on now, or otherwise I don't know when I get any notifications. So I'm going to turn it on silent. Tell me if you hear anything. Did you hear anything? I didn't. I heard nothing. So my phone no longer vibrates on silent, and my phone has been on silent pretty much ever since I got it. I don't like having my phone with like having the sound on. especially like during school. The last thing I want is my phone to go off. There's another firework. I don't like that, like, there's so many different occasions where you have to turn the sound off on your phone, like just turning it on and off and on and off and on and off. It drives me crazy. But now it won't vibrate. So I get no text vibrations. I get no email vibrations. The timer, when like my timer goes off, you guys normally might hear a vibration, and that no longer happens. My phone dies really fast. It sits in my locker most days, all day long, like all while I'm in school. And school for me starts at 7:45 and ends at 2:15. That whole period is normally in my locker, and because it's like the cellular data in my school really stinks, and I think it's because they have, they have something up in the school, so it's hard to use your phone and stuff like that. But oh my god, it's so bad that I don't bother bringing my phone out. I can't get anything to load, so I don't bother. So I don't get my phone out at lunch or anything. I'm not allowed to have my phone on my person during the day, like in my classes. So it makes no sense that it literally is dead when I walk out the doors of school. Because I literally will walk out the doors of school and look at my phone, and it will be dead. When it was at 100% when I put it in my locker that morning, because I don't really mess with my phone before school. It's at 0% when I take it out of my locker, and I haven't been on it at all during the day. And even if I turn it off, I can't get it to turn back on. It'll have the charging thing that it needs to be plugged in. And it doesn't make any sense. It's dying really quickly. And my dad's phone did this when we came back from the camp I did over the summer, that there was something at the school the camp had us staying at that made our phones drain really quickly. Everybody's phone was draining really quickly. Their batteries were. But when we came back, my phone stopped doing it. My dad's phone did not, which didn't make sense if we're talking about models, because my dad had the iPhone 6 at the time. His phone was newer than mine, and the battery drained like crazy. Like I said, mine stopped doing it once we got back to town, or within I think a 2 hour mile radius, not 2 hour mile, 2 hour radius of my hometown. So it's just, he had to update to the 7. I can't stand the 7, to be honest. They took away my headphone jack. I literally have 2 pairs of earbuds on me right now, because I put my sleeve in gasoline earlier, which was stupid. I had a jacket on and I put the sleeve in gasoline, like I said, and I have a pair that of earbuds that live in that jacket, and I had to wash it. It's been washed 2 times already, and it still reeks gasoline. And it's just a couple drops of it too. It's really bad. But so I have the pair from that in my front pocket. I have the pair I normally have in my pocket of my pants on my back pocket, and yeah. Oh, by the way, really quick, so here we are looking at cars, and I really wanted a Corvette for Megan. I feel like that just suits her, that she would have a not a supercar, a sports car. And then I was trying to figure out a car for the husband, and I'm like, but I didn't know what to give him. I wanted him to have the more family-oriented car, and I'm like, should I do a truck? Should I do an SUV? I ended up going with that Cadillac there. It's, it was, I don't know what they're called. I don't do Cadillacs. I know it's like the Cadillac version of Yukon or the Suburban or Tahoe and stuff like that. And yes, I know the Suburban is a bigger version of the Tahoe. I know. But yeah, it's Cadillac's version of, one of those cars. But yeah, my phone is it's slipping really fast, and that makes me really sad because, like I said, I love my phone, and the 7 has a headphone jack. 'Cause that's what I was talking about. I live with my headphones in. I live with my earbuds in my ears. I'll probably have really bad hearing problems when I'm older because of having the earbuds in my ears all the time. It's really bad actually most of the time that I will have them in so often. Yeah, it's actually pretty bad. But they took away that, and I don't like that I have to have a special pair of earbuds. I like to have a pair of earbuds in my pocket that work with anything, you know. Should I need them for a computer class, or like we go to use computers in one of my classes that I can just plug right in. There's no problem with it. I don't like that I'd have to have a special plug to use on my to use my regular headphones with the iPad, the 7. I don't like it. I don't like that. It's not an actual like individual button at the bottom. It's like the whole lower half of the screen moves. I don't like it. I do not appreciate the 7 at all. I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't like it. That actually kind of sounds really bad. So yeah. I didn't expect to be talking that long about my phone. I love my phone though, and I really don't want to have to trade it in. But I feel that I'm gonna have to really soon. With the rate that it is starting to fail me at. So yeah. While building this, I had my caramel frappuccino from Starbucks with me. So I'm just like, I literally specifically went out because I'm like, I'm gonna build this, and I want a frappuccino with me. And I'm very slow with drinking Starbucks, so I still have a little less than half of it left. And I have a Merry Marshmallow candle burning that I got like 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, and I don't use it. I never use it. So it is burning, and my room smells like toasted marshmallows. It smells really good in here. And I have my Christmas lights up. And like they're wrapped around my bed frame. And I'm okay with Christmas, like being early. I'm used to it by now. It's the Christmas music that drives me nuts. When we have Christmas music playing before, when it starts before Halloween is even over. I am so tired of Christmas music by the time we actually get to the Christmas season. But the thing's gonna end, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.